at one more important program to find the value of x is to y using a function. We have been doing this in our regular task using a simple for loop in main. As usual, first break down the task. Let main accept two numbers. So in our main, I'll have read input. So read base and power. Let's say base as x and power as y. Then you'll call a function. Then you'll display the result. This is the normal layout of the code. So when I call a function, the values which are there in x and y will go to this particular place. And then this function has to be named as power. And this function should return some result back to this particular code. So how do I find x is to y? Simple task. You have to multiply x by itself how many times? Y times. So run a loop which will go for how many times? Y times. When I say run a loop for y times, so let's say for I equals to 1, I less than equals to y, I plus plus. And in that case, you are supposed to multiply x by itself. You can't write instruction as x equal to x asterisk x. That will be an error because that will modify the value of base itself. I am supposed to multiply the value of x by itself without modifying its base. So in that case, I am supposed to take some variable, say r. So r equals to r asterisk x, where the result is continuously multiplied by that particular base. So let's see the code for doing this particular task. I have this particular code where I have written the input, the output and the function definition. So m and n are my base and power. Your result is stored into r. Ask the user to enter the base and power, read that into m and n. Once the values have been read, you are supposed to calculate the value of x is to y. For that, what I need to do? I need to call a function. The function title is what? Power. What has to be given? The values which are supposed to be given are m, n. So the value which is in m goes to x. The value which is in n goes to y. So here, if I take m as a 5 and n as a 3. So m is copied on to x becomes 5, n is copied on to y and y becomes 3. So you have to run a loop for y times. So I goes from 1 to y. So I is 1 to y. I is 1, 1 less than equal to 3. True. True in the sense multiply r with x. So let's take r and set r as initially 1. R into x. 1 into 5 is 5. Go back, I plus plus, I becomes 2. 2 less than 3. True. Multiply again r with x. So 5 into 5 is 25. Now see here, in this process of multiplication, I'm not changing the base, that is x. X is kept as it is without changing. So 25, I becomes 3. 3 less than equals to y. True. True in the sense, again multiply 25 into 5 is 125. I is modified to 4, which is an error because 4 less than equals to 3. False. False, quit. Return r. What is the value of r? 125. So this 125 goes to one more variable by name r at this place. So r of main will get copied onto r of function. So r of function will get copied into r of main. So 125 goes to this place. When 125 goes to this place, all the variables which have been created will be destroyed. What are the variables which are going to be destroyed? X, y, I and r. Since I has been declared, x and y have been declared, r have been declared. All the variables which have been declared will be destroyed. So value which is there in r goes to back to r of function. R is declared as this. So here I'm just fancy this particular output. You can say the result equals to percentage LD r, or else I can say percentage d raised to percentage d equals to percentage LD. For the first percentage d, m gets displayed. What is that? M? 5. 5u raised to percentage d, that is n, that is 3. 5u raised to 3 equals to r, percentage LD. R is what? 125. So here I got 5u raised to 3 equals to 125 as my output. So this is my call, this is my definition. Now, how do I write the declaration? The declaration goes in this fashion. So what is the name of the function? Power. How many values it accepts? 2 values. Hence, I should say int, comma, int and a semicolon. What type of value it returns? Long int. Hence, in the return type, I'll say long space int. Even if you just say long space power, int, comma, int, that will be sufficient. So, you can use these two programs which are identical in nature. Your fact and your power function is as it is. In your fact function, we run the loop from n to 1 or 1 to n. But there r is multiplied by I. Here I run the loop from 1 to y, and your r is not multiplied by I, r is multiplied by x. Whenever the result variable is multiplied by a fixed quantity, that becomes x is to y. When the result variable is multiplied by the changing variable, that is I, it automatically becomes the factorial of that code. In this code, if r would have been multiplied by I, then that could have indicated a factorial of y. If r is multiplied by y, then also it could have indicated y raised to y code, because y is not changing. You can observe, neither x is changing nor y changing. The only changing is I. If r is multiplied by the changing variable, it will be always a factorial. If r is multiplied by a constant, it will be always x raised to y program. That is about the concepts of your power functions. So here I have used the power as a user defined function. I have not used any standard function of math.h. Thank you.